It's time for your top plays from Friday Night Lights.
Here's this week's top plays.
First, our last week's winner, Mountain View's Jackson Urbach catches the screen pass from Alex Goulin, goes to work. Urbach takes it to the house. Congrats, Jackson. Now this week's first nominee, Sisters Jace Owens with a monster run. The senior runs over the Elmira defense, bullies his way into the end zone. Sisters with another big win as they head into the playoffs. Nominee number 2, Gage Hobbs, was awesome tonight for Ridgeview. He doesn't just do it in the air, but he does it on the ground. Hobbs slices through the Redmond defense and scores. Ridgeview looking good for their playoff game next week. Nomination number 3, Mountain View's defense is a problem, and Landon Wimmer is one reason for that. What a pick by the junior Cougs, only giving up 7 points tonight. And we have an extra nomination for you, because how can you not include this kick return, the handoff to Cade Mackison, and when he has open space, it's hard to catch, and Mackison takes it to the house. Summit with a lot of points today before their first round game next week. I'll have the top play poll on social media sometime this week where you can vote for your favorite top play from Friday Night Lights. Here we go. I mean, playoffs, they start tomorrow for volleyball. I'm going to be going to 3 games myself. Soccer, girls soccer's Tuesday, boys soccer's on Wednesday, football next Friday. It is playoff time. What a time to be alive. It's going to be a week full of playoffs for these Central Oregon teams. So let's take a look at the standings for football in the IMC. Summit, the number 1 team in the state. These rankings, I looked just before the show. They still might change, not sure. A lot of people on OSA's website right now, so it might be crashing. But Summit, they're at number 1, so they will have home field advantage till the semis. Semis, it's a neutral site game. Neutral site will most likely be in the Valley, where they're going to have to face a Valley team because that's how rigged it is for Central Oregon teams. Shout out. Also, Mountain View at 4. They were at 3. They get moved down to 4. If this stands, Summit and Mountain View, well, I guess they'll play in the semifinals if they keep winning, and the neutral side might be here. So we might be in for a show there. And then Ridgeview, they are definitely going to make it. There's only 2 automatic bids. Summit, Mountain View, they get those 2. Ridgeview at number 9 right now. Hopefully that is not staying what it is, the rankings right now, because at 9, they would go on the road instead of host a playoff game. If they moved up to 8, they would host a playoff game next week. Bend, they need a lot of help here. They're at 13, but there's automatic bids for each league, and Bend needs an at-large bid, and Ridgeview already has an at-large bid in the IMC, so Bend will need some help. I still believe they can get in because losing to these 3 teams are good losses. Good teams are above them. Hopefully Bend High makes it in, and you never know. Let Caldera sneak in there. Why not? Waylon Clark, he is electric. But this is the football IMC standings. Sisters, they win their league after Madras beat Pleasant Hill tonight. Madras might make it into the playoffs as well. They might sneak in, I hope so, for the White Buffaloes. And hopefully Sisters will be hosting a playoff game next week. We'll have Culver hosting a playoff game. There's going to be so many people hosting playoff games, and it all starts on Tuesday. With girls soccer, we'll have Bend High hosting a playoff game, Summit hosting a playoff game, Sisters. Actually, there's some soccer tomorrow, and then there's volleyball all weekend long. I don't even know what to do. I don't know how I'm going to get to all these games, but you have to go support your teams in your community, and we will have exclusive coverage of the volleyball games tomorrow night right here on KTVZ and on Beyond the Score this Sunday. So make sure you tune in for all the updates on our teams as they go into this playoff run. I'm hoping teams can just grab some titles. Hopefully a lot of state titles will be coming back right here to Central Oregon. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful Halloween. We will see you next week.